Okay, so the SAT is broken into your reading and writing portion as well as the math portion, and these will have two modules for each of them. These modules will have the same amount of questions and the same amount of time. For reading and writing, you'll have 27 questions per module and 32 minutes. This means in total, you'll have 54 questions in 64 minutes for the entire reading portion. For the math portion, you'll have 22 questions and 35 minutes per module, so with both of the modules combined, you'll have 44 questions in 70 minutes for the entire math portion. This means in total, the whole SAT with the reading and the math is 98 questions in 2 hours and 14 minutes. This doesn't include a 10-minute break that you'll have in between the reading part and the math part though, so you do have a break. Okay, so the reason there are two modules is because the SAT is adaptive. So the first module is going to be medium difficulty. This means that it will be a mix of easy questions, medium questions, and hard questions. The second module is where it gets spicy, because it can be easy difficulty or hard difficulty. So if you bomb the first module, you'll get the easy difficulty, and if you did really good, you'll get the hard difficulty. Now saying it's easier or harder is kind of vague, but the easier set of questions is going to have more easy questions, a little bit of medium questions, and a little bit of hard questions. The hard difficulty is going to have less easy questions, less medium questions, and more hard questions. So in Module 1, it was more of an even balance of all three, whereas in Module 2, it changes depending on how well you did. So I did touch on this a little bit earlier in the video, but in case you forgot or you didn't understand, both the math and the reading will have the same rules with the modules. The first one is going to be that maintenance one, and the second one is going to be the one that changes. So in total, you'll have 4 modules. So you don't want to get the easy difficulty, because if you get the easy difficulty, the max points you can get per section, so per the math or reading section, is 500 to 600 points. So if you start seeing easy questions on the second module of math or reading, you're good. And then if you get the hard difficulty, of course you'll have technically more difficult questions, but you can get the full points up to 800 per section. To get the hard difficulty, you need to have at least 70% accuracy in the first module. This means that in reading, that's going to be roughly 18 out of 27 questions correct, or 9 out of 27 incorrect. Now, these estimates aren't going to be exact, but this is roughly around where you want to be. And as for math, that's going to be 15 out of 22 correct, or 7 out of 22 incorrect. So all in all, try really hard on Module 1 so you can get the harder set of questions. That way, you can get up to 800 points per section. Then ace both sections, reading and writing, all 4 modules, get that 1600, apply to an Ivy. You're probably not going to get in with just that, but I'll cash up you $5.